In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make homemade vegetable stock paste. Now, this baby right here is a staple in our house. I make this all the time. I've been making it for years. Super easy to make. You can have complete control over your ingredients, whether you want to use organic ingredients, fresh ingredients, or even ingredients that are going bad so they don't go to waste. You can repurpose and make it into this vegetable stock paste. It's a massive portion, so it's really lasts you a long time. And because it's got salt and apple cider vinegar, it's good in the fridge for a few months, of course in an airtight container in the fridge. And we've never had any issue in terms of, we've always managed to consume it fast enough. But if you don't use it enough, then of course you can make half the portion. Really, we use it in almost anything, whether it's a rice-based dish or stew or making, pasta. I'll just add in a spoon for just enhanced extra flavor. So let me show you how I make it. So let's get started. What do we actually need? We need vegetables. So I've roughly cut my vegetables. As you can see here, I've got a bunch of vegetables. I'm using carrots, celery, tomato, mushrooms, zucchini. I also put onion and garlic, fresh herbs, and then also I've got bay leaf. I've also got salt and apple cider vinegar. So that will also help keep it fresh in the fridge for a few months. What do you need to do? You actually just simply need to literally dump all the ingredients into a pot. So I've got carrots, zucchini or courgette. I mean, you can definitely switch out some of the vegetables if you like. Again, you can use organic or not. You can use fresh ingredients, or you can even use ones that are starting to go bad so that it doesn't go to waste. I've got celery here as well. And then we've got onion and also I've got garlic. I've got some fresh herbs and I've got a sprig of rosemary. So for the rosemary, what I actually do is I buy a batch and I freeze it. So I've taken this out of the freezer, and the reason I do that is because, they're quite expensive. You buy them in a pack and you don't really need to use that much. So that to avoid it going bad, I actually freeze the extras and just take it out whenever I need to use it for something like this. I'm also gonna add in a bay leaf, but that's optional. The apple cider vinegar. So that's gonna also help preserve it using really good, preservative, like a healthy, clean preservative. And then also I've got salt. Okay, so that's another thing. Use the sea salt. So you can also again choose the quality of the salt that you want to use. So you have so much control over the quality of the ingredients that you're using here. So I'll just give it like a little mix. Then I'm gonna cook it on medium heat. You don't need to add any liquid or anything because the vegetables will release some liquid. So it's gonna cook itself really, essentially. I'm gonna cook it covered on medium heat for about 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna remove the lid to continue cooking for about 10 minutes. And then we're gonna allow it to cool before I transfer it to a food processor to blend and give you that paste. We've cooked it for half an hour covered. It smells amazing, by the way. Yeah, you're gonna see that it doesn't need any kind of liquid. I'm gonna now leave it open and cook for another 10 minutes uncovered. So I've let it cook for that additional 10 minutes uncovered. I'm gonna now allow it to cool before I transfer it to a high-speed blender or food processor to blend and to form a paste. So I'm just gonna remove the bay leaf and that's it. I'm just gonna wait for it to cool. Okay, so now that it's cooled down a bit, I'm gonna scoop out the mixture and transfer it to a blender. You can use a blender or a food processor. Add in the liquid as well. Okay, so that's that. We have ourselves vegetable stock paste. Literally a spoon in everything. So you've got two options in terms of storage. I usually just put them in a Tupperware or a container. So I use glass, not plastic, because that's just better. And I store it in the fridge. So even when you take it out to use for cooking, make sure you use it, but put it straight away back in the fridge so it doesn't keep coming in and out of the fridge. You're just taking the spoon out, putting it in your food, and then putting it back in. So you can use store-bought Tupperwares, or you can use any other containers that you have at home from anything that you buy, from coffee to jam to whatever, and just remove the label and just, disinfect it. Also, I've got like a label machine, printing label machine, so you can always as well print the label and just keep a sticker on so that looks super organized and tidy. Okay, let me show you the paste. That's what it looks like. So I'm gonna just show you how I transfer it to a container. It smells amazing. Look at the portion that this is giving you. This is the jar. You've just got that in here. You've got yourself a massive, massive portion of vegetable stock paste. Yay! So this is how I make my vegetable stock paste. I absolutely love it. I add it to almost most of my cooking. It lasts in the fridge for 2-3 months. You can even put them in an ice cube tray, so portion it that way and freeze and take out when you need it. But I've never really done it. I don't see the need to do it because it stays fresh in the fridge. If you really find yourself not consuming it fast enough, you can always make half of the portion. But honestly, this really, we get through this quite quickly in our home. And you know, you can also do it in a super cost effective way as well. So I haven't worked out the numbers, but I'm sure as well, you know, for this massive portion, it's quite cost effective. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. I do a lot of healthy plant-based recipes, from your essentials to mains to snacks to quick and easy recipes, because I know everybody's busy, but you know, most people really want to eat healthier. So I really try to bridge that gap. My channel is a space for all around wellness. So I focus a lot on healthy recipes, but I also post self-development content and also guided meditation recordings, because I believe we should all approach health in a holistic way. So not only is it important what we consume, but also, you know, really looking after developing like our personal development and stress management with meditation and so much more. So wishing you healthier and happier lives, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.